Hey guys, MadDad540 here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be uploading a video on how to install LSPDFR in 2021. I know there's a lot of videos out here, but I've been getting a lot of requests from people to do a tutorial video, or if anybody stops by on my live stream, they're always asking me if I have a tutorial video on how to install this. There's hundreds of videos of it, but you know what? We're in 2021, so let's get a new updated video out. Let's do it. So first off, guys, what you're going to want to start with, make sure you have GTA 5 installed, obviously. If you have an SSD card, I definitely recommend switching it into that drive instead of on the hard drive. It's going to make it run better with all the mods and whatnot that you add to the game. But besides that, once you get all that done, taken care of, you're going to go to Google. You're going to type in LSPDFR. It's going to be about your first option. It should be, at least. We're going to click on that. We're going to go up here to downloads. We're going to come down here. First spot, LSPDFR. You're going to click on this. And this is going to be your main file for LSPDFR. This is what puts it all in the game. So let's go ahead and hit this download button right here. You're going to scroll all the way down. You're going to hit agree and download. And do the manual install. Stay away from the setup unless you're more experienced with that. But you want the manual install. Make sure you stay up to date on that page before you hit that download button. They do update it frequently, so if you ever have any crashes or stuff isn't working, make sure you go back onto their website or any mod you install and make sure it's up to date, guys. But other than that, it's going to install here at the bottom, which I have two of them. I don't know why, but yeah, you got it at the bottom there. So now we're going to hit the back button. Hit it again. Okay, so now we got LSPDFR. So normally, the next step is you're going to want to get Rage Hook plugin. It's what's going to basically run LSPDFR and a bunch of other modifications. Normally, it is in LSPDFR when you download it here. It will just be in the folder. But what I like to do is I actually like to go to the main website and download it itself, just in case anything is out of date from when they put it into their file. But anytime LSPDFR does update, they do update Rage Hook plugin in their folder. But just for security reasons and safety reasons, guys, I definitely recommend just Googling it. Rage Hook plugin. Kind of spelled that wrong. And it will be your first option there. We're going to click on that. We're going to go up here at the top. You're going to go to downloads. We're going to click Grand Theft Auto 5. Bam. It's going to be your first option there. So, and we'll tell you last time it was updated, February 12th. So that would be the one you want. You're going to download that. Okay, and that's going to download at the bottom. So let's head back to Google. So our next thing we're going to want is we're going to have script hook V. That's going to be what's going to basically load all your mods in. It's going to run your mods. So anything you want to change, like the way people talk, the way, you know, just so on, so on. It goes on and on and on. So it's going to go LSPDFR. You're going to then Google Rage Hook plugin. And then once you get those running, you're going to go back to Google, and then you're going to type in Script Hook V or Script Hook 5, whatever you want to say. And it's going to be your first option again here, guys. You're going to scroll down here to where it says download. And this is going to pop up. I don't know why it does this. It's just, it brings you to another window. If it does do this for you guys, just go up to the top, click Grand Theft Auto 5, click Script Hook V here in the front, back down here to download, and bam, it goes to the download screen down there. So those are our three main files that we're going to need to be able to run LSPDFR, guys. So we'll get all those going so we can close all this down now because everything finished downloading. Make sure the wheel stops before. Do not close your window. Otherwise the download will not finish. So make sure your wheels are stopped on all your downloads, which is they are. So we'll close out of here. Lower our Steam. Okay. So now we're going to find Grand Theft Auto 5. So the easiest way you can do this if you don't know where it is in the file location, you're going to pull up Steam here, guys. You're going to right-click Grand Theft Auto 5 in your game library. You're going to go to Properties. You're going to go to Local Files. And you're going to hit Browse. So, bam. That brings us right to where it is, guys. So this is my main Grand Theft Auto file, guys. So which, you know, and it gives you the process here how we get to it. It is on my SSD card. So I go through the PC, SSD, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Grand Theft Auto 5. And guys, if you don't know how to transfer your game onto the SSD card, make sure you Google that or YouTube it. Make sure you figure out how to do that before you dive into this. So let's go ahead and open up another file explorer, because obviously we got these are way bigger than I'm used to. We don't want them that big. Okay, so we're going to go up to downloads here. So right here, I'm going to get rid of one of these since I have two for some reason. So there's our 3 downloads right there, guys. So in order to be able to get these onto the file explorer, they are zipped. They're a zipped folder. So what I recommend, guys, for unzipping folders, I use it. It's completely free. I gotta remember the name of this thing, though. That's what it is. Okay, so it's called WinRAR. It's WinRAR. So that's what you're going to Google, guys, because that is what's going to be able to unzip downloaded files that have a zip on it. Okay. Jeez, I already forgot it. WinRAR. Bam, right there, guys. So it's going to be your first option there. So that's what you're going to click on. And then you're going to just hit download. You're not going to hit buy, guys. You're going to hit download. Now, it will eventually tell you, like, your subscription expired. You have to pay. Never do it, guys. Just keep unzipping files and then keep closing it. It will tell you 100 times that you got to pay for it, but you don't. Never pay for it. It is 100% free. No matter how many times it pops up and tells you got to pay for it, just close it, and you'll be able to kind of keep downloading and unzipping stuff. So I already have it downloaded, guys, so I'm not going to download it here, but that's where you're going to want. You're going to want to download the WinRAR there, and that's what's going to unzip your files here for you guys, and that's what this little window is right here. So when you get your download right here, you're going to double click it. If you have your WinRAR installed, it's going to automatically bring it up. This is what the WinRAR looks like. So when you double click it, it brings up this. This is everything that's in that folder, guys. And basically, we're going to come up here. See that little screen that popped up? It was basically saying something that was dumb. So I just hit close. You just close it. And then this is the screen you want. Anything that pops up, just close it. Then you're going to come up here to extract to. Make sure that's going in the direction that you want it to go in, which is it's going right into my downloads folder. So that's cool for me. I'm going to hit OK. And then it's going to unzip it to the downloads folder, guys, which you just did there. And bam, now we got a folder that's unzipped. So now we're going to take that and we're going to copy and paste all this to our GTA 5 directory. We don't need the license, so don't worry about that. So basically just drag and drop, guys. That's what we're doing here. Bam. And it's going to copy all that. This is LSPDFR, so it's going to copy all those files into your GTA 5 main directory. So make sure you have it open. So it looks like it all went in there nice and easy. But yeah, make sure you go into the folder. I definitely recommend that. Go into the folder and then have this screen and then drag and drop all that LSPDF star in here. So like I was saying, they do have the Rage Hook plugin already in here, but I don't always trust it, guys, because everything is updating all the time. So like I said, we go back to our download section. We can get rid of LSPDFR now, because we installed it. It's very easy, guys. It's basically a drag and drop system. So Rage Hook plugin, we're going to just put it in anyways. So look at this. See, we got another thing that says, hey, pay, buy. You need to buy. Your trial period has expired or ended. No, it hasn't. Just close it. Bam. So that's what it does, guys. So I'm glad it popped up. I was able to show you guys. Okay, so we're going to extract the Rage Hook plugin the same way we did with LSPDFR right to the downloads folder. Very fast. Go ahead and close that. We got our unzipped folder there. We're going to double click it and we're going to copy and paste everything but the license again, guys. Actually, you don't need the SDK either, guys. SDK and license for Rage Hook plugin, don't need that. But you do need everything else. So yeah, all you're going to do is drag and drop that once again. Bam. Then you're going to hit replace the files in the destination Like I said, that's going to replace anything that's out of date. If they didn't update Rage Hook plugin, that's going to fix that for you. So bam, that's taken care of, guys. You can close that screen. Don't close your directory screen. You still need that up. But we can get out of this screen, go back to our downloads, delete the Rage Hook plugin because that's taken care of. And now we need the Script Hook 5. So we're going to double click that. This is another little window. Your 40-day trial is, you must either buy it or remove it. No, you don't. Just hit close here and you're still good to go. So we're going to extract the same way. Nice and fast. We're going to open that up. They do got a readme thing here if you do get confused on where to put this again, but it's going to go in the same spot, guys, right into your directory. So we're going to open up bin. And the only two things you need out of here, guys, is Script Hook 5 and then the Dinput 8. You don't need the native trainer. That's more personal want than it really is a need. You don't need the native trainer at all. So I wouldn't put that in. I don't recommend it, but take those two, drag and drop those into your directory. Bam. That's taken care of. And now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to close out of this because we got all that installed. Close this as well. So now we're going to come over here to where it says Rage Hook plugin in your GTA 5 directory. We're going to right click that. We're going to send it to the desktop to create a nice little shortcut there, guys. And now we can close it and we can double click Rage and let's get everything set up here, guys. Always, always, always make a copy of your GTA 5 game, guys, before you put anything into it, any mods or anything. Make sure you make a copy of that file just in case you mess up on something. That way you don't have to delete everything, including the game, and then reinstall it. It becomes a big headache. So, okay, so this is just kind of a terms and conditions thing, so you're going to accept that. It's finalizing for the first time, and it actually tells you here too, critical message. Back up your game version so you can revert it to the case a new version breaks modding functionality. So it's basically telling you it's making a backup for you, but you need to do it yourself. So it says you can also perform this backup at any time under backup game version from the game settings tab in the settings dialog. So we're going to hit yes on that, guys. So it's going to create a little backup. But for your main GTA 5 folder, make sure you make a backup copy of that before you start this whole process, guys, because I don't want you to have to go through the annoying process of having to reinstall GTA 5 and everything because you messed up on something, guys. So, but make sure that is the order you do it in, guys. You want to do LSPDFR, Rage Hook plugin, and then Script Hook 5. That's kind of the process you want to put them in. So then after we get all past that, it's going to bring you up some options here. You can set your console key, whatever you want it to be. Mine's F4. That's going to be the key that's going to allow you to hit load all your plugins, load whatever you need to do. That's going to be the menu you use to pull down to type all that in. For your plugin timeout threshold, you're going to increase that to 10,000. Kind of makes everything run good and kind of helps with crashing too as well. So up that to 10,000, guys. Plugins and advanced settings, that's going to be more up to your discretion. But other than that, don't mess with game settings because obviously you can do that in the game. So let's go ahead and hit save down here at the bottom and launch. And then you can just hit OK on this. The Rage Hook plugin will try doing its thing. Validating hook. So it's basically trying to connect to Steam right now. And it's going to try and pull the game window from Steam. It's going to load up Rockstar here. And like I said, as long as everything's good to go, you'll have a couple windows pop up. Don't worry about that. Just click on the Rage icon down here. You'll have a waiting for game window. If you see that, you're good to go, guys. And then everything should go. That should go to the bottom corner like it just did. And it is officially loading, guys. Now, bear in mind, guys, if you are having an issue where you cannot even load into LSPDFR or it just sits on the screen loading, make sure you go into your settings and check out your virus settings. Make sure you have your antivirus turned off and I believe your firewall turned off anytime you want to play LSPDFR, guys. For some reason, antivirus and firewall it interferes with LSPDFR. I don't know why. I don't know what it does. It just makes it not work, guys. So that is another thing I definitely recommend doing before you loading up the game. I probably should have said it in the beginning. But make sure if you're not getting it to work, turn off antivirus, turn off the firewall, and then it should be able to, and then restart your computer as well. So turn those off, restart it, load everything back up, and it should work for you guys. But as we wait here, looks like everything's loading pretty good here. And bear in mind, it can take a little bit to load, guys. It is a big thing to load. And it looks like it loaded us in. We're going to load in single player. That's kind of how it loads in. So like I said, for whatever you want your command to be to bring your drop-down menu, that's up to you guys. It's a little laggy right now because I have the settings maxed to the core for the graphics, so don't mind that. But like I said, that F4 key you saw in the beginning, that's what's going to pull your menu down here, and that's how you're going to be able to load all your plugins. So in order to get into LSPDFR, guys, you're going to pull your menu down, whatever button you want to set it to besides F4. Then you're going to hit LO for load plugin. So LO, you're going to go down to load plugin. Make sure you click to the right of it. Sometimes it puts the cursor in the middle. I don't know why. So click to the right, hit a space, and bam, it will pop up LSPDFR first response.dll. You're going to click that and then hit enter. And without further ado, that should do it. It's going to take a few seconds. It's going to load everything. It's going to pull from the script hook. And it's going to make sure everything's updated and running correctly. And it does look like it loaded, guys. So two things you can either do. You can either keep this menu up the way it is and hit force duty. Or you can exit out of this, guys, with F4 again. And you can actually drive yourself down to the police station. Because now we can pull up the map. And it added these police stations. It's little stars. They're all kind of over the map here, guys. You can go to any one of these, go inside, go to the locker room, and then you're able to go on duty that way. For me, I find it to be the fastest just to bring your menu down and hit FO, force duty. Bam. And then you just hit enter. And then that's going to put you on duty, guys. But like I said, if you don't got EUP installed, I definitely recommend probably just driving down to a station and going on duty down there. That way you're able to put on your uniform and go about there from there. Okay, see? So right now it's actually telling me, it says please go on duty at least once to select an outfit and an agency. So it actually prompts you to have to drive down to the police station. So I tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to teleport there just to make it fast. Actually, you know what? Here's a fast way to get to the police station, guys. What you're going to do is you're going to press start. You're going to go to LSPDFR there. Press A, go to nearest police station. You can go to apartment, whatever you want, but don't go to the apartment until you go on duty because then you load your other character. So we're going to go to nearest police station. Alright, brings you right to the front door. You're going to walk up to it. You're going to hit right on the D-pad. I believe it brings you right to the locker room. Yep, so it brings you right into the locker room, guys. You're going to click go on duty there. And then basically, if you have any other mods installed, this is where it's going to load it all. But like I said, when you first begin, you're going to have to create a character. So it says you need to select a character to use for LSPDFR. So we'll click OK on that. It's going to bring you into the screen now where you create your character. And you can kind of just go from there, guys. So that's going to do it here for the LSPDFR install, guys. Very basic, very simple. All you need is LSPDFR, the Rage Hook plugin, and then the Script Hook 5, guys. That's your basic, simple, three-step process of how you can get this mod into the game, create a character, and use basic cop cars and basic uniforms to be able just to try it out and see how it is. And then when you want to get into more modding, adding new vehicles, adding new uniforms, so on, that's kind of when you want to take the next step on looking up how to do all that, guys. I don't know if we'll make a video on that stuff, but we'll see how it goes. But that's going to do it here, guys. Mad Dad 540. If you haven't yet and you're new, I'd definitely love for you to join my madness. Definitely subscribe, guys. And definitely leave a like down below if you enjoyed the tutorial. If you'd like to see another video on how to install some other stuff, I definitely have the time and I'd love to do it, guys. So definitely let me know in the comments. But other than that, guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on some live streams.